For today, we will continue on to our next mission in the Delta Quadrant called Takedown. So I just want to make sure everything's already ready. Incoming hails. Oh, I think I gotta go to episodes. There we go. Oh no, actually, incoming hails will work the same way. There we go.
The time has come to end the Vodwar threat to the Delta Quadrant. Our allies are assembling at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere to plan our assault on the Vodwar homeworld. You will serve as the battle commander for the assault. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. He will brief you and our allies on our strategy. Good hunting.
Yay for us. Let's begin takedown. We have arrived at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere system, sir. Our orders are for you to beam down to the surface for the conference about to take place. There are a lot of different ships here, sir. Oh, most of them are allies. Or whatever it was he said. Let's see how much of this dialogue they cut off when they play. Especially when I'm doing the main mission itself. Admiral Tuvok requests to speak with you before the briefing begins. Alright, Tuvok, what do you have to say?
We are not yet ready to begin. While I finish preparations, I suggest you speak to the liaisons of our allies.
Thank you, Admiral. I'll talk to them. So, looks like we got... okay, 7 of 9.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance, and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vodwar.
I know Cooperative numbers are few. What do they offer?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the system with ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
Thank you.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vodwar threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
We appreciate your assistance in the matter. Alright. How the Hazari doing, Neelix?
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What do they do? What will they do for
The Hazari
us?
ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so protection.
Thank you, Neelix.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract to the letter, and we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. Hi, Doctor. What about the hierarchy?
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills, and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits.
Continue.
The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
We anticipate a mutually beneficial agreement. Alright, Harry, what about the Kazon? What do you think? What do you feel about them? Or how do you feel
I'm
about
not
them?
sure I completely trust the Kazon
Of course
after
not.
our experience with Maj Sessim, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
I gave them I gave them terraforming stuff. That's the only way that these guys decided to join us.
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
What, is that a subtle hint that we're gonna go down too? Look forward to fighting by your side. Maybe. If you don't screw us over first.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Of course not. Understood. I'll talk to the representatives. Alright, the Benthans.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated. Alright, what do you guys think, Kobali?
It's an honor to meet you again.
Hey, you again.
I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
Support of your people is greatly appreciated. Is that all I say? Alright. The Tiray showed up.
Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
Support of your people is greatly appreciated. That's the same thing. Who we got left? Oh. The Talaxians.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Thank you, Calyx. The Alliance appreciates your support. Alright, back to Tuvok, I guess. Let's get this show on the road.
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
Go ahead. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I wonder what
The
happened
bulk
to
of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Tiray will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kobali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The Hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities and to take by surprise. Azari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Okay. Alright, let's go, Chook. Let's get this done. See if this one takes as long as the last one did, but since I'm playing in advanced difficulty, it might take a little longer.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
What do you think, Admiral?
We are facing a large number of rather weak vessels. We need ships that would not be overwhelmed by numbers. The Kazon might be a good choice, because they have a large number of ships as well. The Hazari, another good option, because their powerful defensive capabilities would help in this situation. The Cooperative would perhaps not be a good choice.
Of course not.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large... An excellent choice. The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should be great of a hindrance.
Let's see what the Kazon can do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Chook, what's your take? Sensors indicate the Kazon are moving into positions with the Vaadwaur. I figured that's what was going to happen. That's why I sent them out first. Now we gotta fight the Olgla and the Nistrim. Sir, some of those ships appear to be Nistrim. We are being held by Sesson, I should have known, on screen. Fools, did you really believe I would assist you in your folly? I didn't. You attacked me when I tried to make friends with your other friends. My mother's murder will be avenged at last. Janeway didn't murder your mother, Sesson. Seska brought her death upon herself. Now close the channel, sir. We are being held by the Rhode Island.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing.
Yeah, but it wasn't the Nistrim that I hired.
Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Good. Excellent work, Captain. Well, that's what you get when you double-cross us, Sesson. We bring in the great hunters of the galaxy to assist us. Of course they will. Of course they are.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
In here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup
The
efforts.
Teray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vadwar will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vadwar, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our. Are you ready to proceed to Bravo, sir? Yes. Did my shuttles come with me? Probably not.
The Vadwar have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
What is your advice?
We are facing a picket line of cruisers.
Okay, Hazari.
The
That's
Vadwar
what I
have
was
set
going to
up
go
a
with, but
cruiser
I just wanted to
picket
double check
line,
with
a
you.
sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vadwar cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
Alright, they don't stand a chance against Hazari. Sir, I'm detecting Kazon warships warping in. They are hailing us.
The Kazon-Olgla will no longer stand by, while the Relora and Nistrim
Oh, it was the
sully our
Relora and
name with their
Nistrim.
treachery.
So this is the Kazon-Olgla.
I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jakartan, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help. Yeah, I think the Olgla is the one group that was trying to unify the Kazon people and start the Voyager. Ow! Get rid of those trifocal devices. Yeah, see, darn tricobal mines is what got me.
The Hazari defenses are too strong. The Vadwar can't get through.
Yeah, but those tricobal devices suck. Let me throw in some of my extra defense. Come on. Alright, now we gotta secure the satellites. Sir, we must disable satellite network to prevent the Vaadwaur from receiving surveillance data that might allow them to counterattack. First, we will need to override the security measures on one of the satellites. Then we can transmit a virus that will shut down the entire network. Understood. Set a course for the satellite. I'm already here. Overriding systems. Transmit virus.
We have defeated the first wave of Vaadwaur defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Excellent work, Captain. Keep me appraised of our situation.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Acknowledged.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Hold this area while I proceed to the next. Are you ready to proceed to Charlie? Yes. Again.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help? An excellent strategy. The technology of the cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly, coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vaadwaur.
I have great faith in the cooperative. Geez, they got what? Millions and millions of civilizations' battle strategies in their collections. Well, I guess since they're not connected to the hive, I guess they don't have all that knowledge. They only have what knowledge is in their ships. Yeah, these look like some of their older ships. Well, I'm making a quick cleanup of these guys a lot quicker than I did with my PC version. These guys are getting taken out a lot quicker. Alright, got one more group to take care of. He's running. Where do you think you're going, buddy? I don't think so. Nice try. Oh, there's still some ships left. Alright, well, let's bring it around, big old girl. Alright, let's concentrate fire on the main ship. Alrighty. Now we're securing these platforms next. Sir, we must secure the orbital platforms here. We cannot afford to leave our rear flank exposed. Once I get out of it, once I stop glitching through it. Orbital platform secured, sir. Hail to access.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
We have secured the platforms. Please proceed with the transportation.
The Vodwar forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Travel to the Delta Front.
The Vodwar have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vodwar, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you?
The only ones we have left.
A wise choice. The espionage and surveillance capabilities of the hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vodwar might have in store.
My thoughts exactly, Admiral. I have great confidence in the hierarchy. Alright guys, let's go have some fun. Sorry, I can't man the door a little bit. I got those same Takedown devices, buddy. You ain't the only one that's got those. Let's see what it is. Come on, girl. Get your big butt turned around. Come on. Alright. Well, that filled everything up. Alright, let's go help the rest of your buddies out, Hierarchy. Oh, I don't have any room. I don't know why I just did that. Launch to my fighters when I don't have no more room for fighters. Group left, hiding out somewhere. Oh, never mind. I guess that's the last group. Just they're not in their circle on the map. See, now I can call in an ally without actually worrying about ship being injured. Sir, we must disable order repair platforms in this area. The Vaadwaur could repair their ships and allow them to re-enter the conflict. Platforms are networked together so we can access the recognition protocols, subroutines, in any single platform. The change should propagate through to the other platforms. Good idea. Platform. After I collect... well, that's not anything I need anyways. Alright, let's go take care of this. Oh, I actually gotta go to the platforms. That's not one of the platforms. It's like a station. Benthans are hailing us again, sir. On screen. Sir, we have broken through the ranks of the Vaadwaur defenders. They are falling back, but we have them contained. We anticipate being able to rendezvous with you at Echo Front shortly. Excellent work.
The Vaadwaur forces are defeated, as I knew they would be. What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Ready to proceed to Echo Front, sir?
We have broken through to their final line of defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our allies, and the Vaadwaur dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
Oh, well. We have to press on, even if it's alone.
Not quite alone. The Rojan have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at
Glad to have you, Captain.
I have temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
Wonderful, Seven. We could use the help.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final.
ECMH, your ECM,
Yours
ECM.
truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my
ECH.
emergency command subroutine. But you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
Well, yeah, it's
Last but
easy.
not least, the Hazari managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain.
Indeed, Neelix, thank you.
I am impressed with the show of support from our allies. However, my captain now is our
We have to fight. Captain, we're being hailed by the Vazraz on screen. God dang it.
The probability of our survival is slim.
Come on. Okay, gosh dang it, and cut him off. I haven't done anything yet. I'm trying to hail, and I think I just broke the game. Broke the mission. It's not letting me hail. Well, I tried to answer the hail, but it wouldn't let me answer the hail. Now, Ilvix decided to show up. Oh, let's go. To answer the hail, but it won't let me.
Now we're making. All ship has launched a drop pod to the planet. Sensors indicate he's on.
Of course it is.
Sir, we've arrived to help secure the area.
Excellent. I am needed on the surface. Alright. Escape pod to surface. Yes, I got the motley crew I'm going to take with me. Now, it's probably going to be shorter than my last one was. Call landed somewhere in the area. He must have gone into those tunnels. Drop pod, let's go. Can't be far away. Yes, duh. It's kind of what you already said, but... No, I don't want to triple. Don't really have any ships that need any equipment. Well, actually I do have one that might. Well, no, I'm going to keep that, the set that it has. Hold on to that. Get rid of these. Alright, next group. Alright, next. Oh no, Torvin! How could you? die already. My goodness, this guy's tough. I think he's one of the infected ones. That's why he's so hard to kill. Alright, where did Vera fall? Oh, somebody got him. Or got her. Alright, well let's move on then. See, these ones look nicer than the previous ones. Yeah, they don't look anything like this one does. Interesting. These ones look nicer. Well, somebody's... Oh, you're shooting. Okay, I didn't know if you guys were all with me. This is going to be the fun part. Alright. Next up.
Your persistence is a credit to your race.
Welcome, my friend. You should have joined me when you had the chance. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
It's over, Gaul. Surrender now and the lives of your remaining soldiers. And save the lives of your remaining soldiers. Well, Gaul, why don't you come down here and fight yourself instead of sending your lackeys out to help?
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vadwar. His Kazon weapon seemed to be a little more effective against these guys. Alright, Gaul, what you got next? Although you are clearly not the brightest aliens in the universe, your bravery is admirable. And I do respect Starfleet for ending my people's long twilight. Surrender now, and I give you my word I will spare your people. You and the other ones will need to be executed, of course. But that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill.
Generous offer, but I must decline.
That's twice you've refused my generosity.
You call that generous? You're gonna kill my guys just to let everyone else live? And I feel only contempt for your delusions. It's so weird how this seems so much easier than the PC version was. I died at least a couple times, and I've been playing on advanced on here,
quadrant
not getting my butt
and our new allies have only made us stronger. Is that the best you've got?
Now's your chance. Defeat Gaul!
Well, this is what we came here to do, right?
I thought you I took the liberty to scan Gaul from orbit.
He's not infected.
He does not have it.
Of course he does.
What? That's impossible.
Just probably has some genetic improvements that he got from whoever their new allies are. Oh yeah, this is only the first round. Round 1 complete. Okay. He
The
ran off.
Vadwar Empire will never fall, and you will not even be a footnote in our glory.
Well, we're not here to make your country, your world fall. We're here to prevent you from doing something stupid. Oh wow, they're just giving us everything now. He's back for more. He wasn't done yet. Well, I finally got killed. Did I get injured? I shouldn't have done that. And then all of us have to restart.
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Your logic is flawed, Gaul. You are already defeated. The evil I mistakenly unleashed on the galaxy ends at last.
Well, no, I think you had a little help.
My people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
Vaadwaur have surrendered. What is your current situation?
We're in Gaul's command center. Admiral Gaul's dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface? It was a tactical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gaul would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
Not yet. Join me and we can investigate.
Certainly. May I recommend Seven, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well.
Cool. Seven's
Their
already with
insight
us.
may be valuable.
Absolutely. Would you contact them for me? Seven's already with us. Well, not with this group, but Seven and the Doctor already beamed down. Or Seven and Ildex already beamed down. Oh, all the stuff that was here is gone, huh? Well, I guess I was able to pick up some of it. Got some new shields to try out. Hopefully they won't degrade too much between now and the time I finish this mission. Alright, Harry. What do you make of all this?
Honestly, I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing. But seeing the good we've done for the Gabali, and now stopping the Vaadwaur, I think we were needed here. You were needed. Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
Well, you guys actually went back to the Delta Quadrant a lot sooner than this game portrays it as. Because this game doesn't exactly follow the books. It was like way after the books. The books hadn't even reached the 2390s yet.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good. Gaul's hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant and his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage he has done.
But were they acting alone? That is the magical question. Hey, Doctor. Still in your command hologram, huh?
War is just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason. It doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gaul was doing here was madness. It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Indeed. Oh, got one more to talk to. Before I talk to Seven.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gaul and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about. Dexa helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that Gaul and his soldiers are defeated, and I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Goodbye, my friend. Alright, Seven.
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
7, you couldn't have known what would happen.
Nevertheless, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Touré, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
You're welcome, 7. We couldn't have done it without you. I'm detecting unusual radiation emanating from that door. What door? I didn't see no other door in here when we came in here. Besides the one we came in. So it's not even closed all the way. Investigate the strange device. That looks like Iconian technology.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin.
It's not.
I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Acknowledged. Alright, let's finish this up. Revelations.
Congratulations. Your leadership during the assault on Vaadwaur Prime and the subsequent defeat of Gaul was inspired. With Gaul's defeat and the destruction of his fleet, we have secured the Delta Quadrant against a terrible threat. And I hope this is the last that we see of the neural parasites and infected Vaadwaur. Perhaps even more importantly, we've seen that the species of the Delta Quadrant can unite against a common enemy. They may seem scattered and difficult, but they're all survivors. I respect that. However, the discovery of this artifact concerns me. Admiral Tuvok is leading an analysis. I will contact you once we have more information.
Alrighty. Alright, well that is that. I think this one might be a little bit shorter than my last one was. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please go like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Until next time, later!